So let's go over my Season 6 wish list for changes. And I think number one on the list here for me is going to be server stability. I mean, holy lord, I got to be honest, the servers were not good this season. I know it's not really something to lay at the feet of the development team. I know from hosting my own much smaller servers, it's a pay and pray situation, but for God's sakes, the NA servers were almost unplayable at peak hours. So number one here for me is server stability. Number two, the new trade site. Again, I know that people are doing this for free, but it was a disappointment that never got fully implemented. And this will be my hottest take ever, but I don't have the rosy view of this community everybody else does. I keep seeing the things that have killed every other gaming community, except for the lack of developer interaction with the community and listening to feedback. So we have split our trading between the website and the Discord, and the absolute laziness that comes from the offer crowd is just killing trading. You know, I don't care what nonsense you comment or put into a Reddit thread. If you put down offer and reject an offer, then you damn well know what you wanted and you should have put that. There is almost no legitimate reason to not do research on pricing items. And we need a way to streamline this and save the trading scene, and a new website is the only way forward, because I think we've proven ourselves to be as human as any other community. We have short memories and shorter attention spans for problems, and a new trade site won't fix everything, but it's the only place to start. Number three, again, this is not going to be a popular video, Nerfs. I think we need a lot of Nerfs. There is a contingency out there of the, I guess you call them the let us have fun crowd. But I'll be straight up. Those people have no clue what they're talking about. Their opinions are valid, sure, and fun in game is important. But anyone ignoring game balance for fun has never designed shit in their life. Try creating a small, like a D&D campaign based around just pure fun. Yeah, it's fun for one playthrough, and then your team wants something else. I'm not spending 10 minutes on the metaphysics of game balance because the fun crowd won't listen. And the people who know game balance matters already know this, but we have just a couple builds that are just still throwing the meta off so much, and it is leading to problems in trading. Throw Barb is still fucked. I mean, you probably at this point just have to remove Lacerator from the game. As long as they have a source of amp damage, you can run that build with anything. Ice Zon got an unnecessary boost I said it did not need. I'll mention that every chance I get until it's nerfed again. Boazon finally found a decent middling spot. I'll admit I was wrong on that one because it was a little too weak and I didn't think there was a way to balance it properly. I think it's in a good spot now. But the problem is this mashup, and I made that joke. It's actually the build I'm running, but it was a joke build. The summon multi-shot strafe Zon. It's just, right now, Boazon, Amazon is just, it's too fluid. And it almost needs less versatility. I don't know how to describe this. It doesn't feel like a full build. It feels like it can be a full hybrid, and that's great, but it's not necessarily a good thing. And we still haven't solved the problem of Poison Necromancer just breaking the game at higher gear levels, especially when Teeth is kind of underpowered at similar gear levels. You know, we have some balance issues that really need to get worked out. And, you know, if I must beg for something beyond making the server stable and trading better, it is a massive rebalance to kind of fix the meta-slavism that's partially making trading so unlikable in PD2. Number four, this one will finally be something people will like here. Something you can convert or buy maps. This is my only concession to the let's have fun crowd, because the nature of immunes in D2 means eventually everyone makes a class that does well on just certain maps. Even I've given up the everything character this season and went with a Zon that murdered demons and undead and struggle bust on like Ariat Battlefield, for example. I know personally my playtime would have skyrocketed and not ended this season if I didn't go through the driest of all spells getting thrown and river maps. You know, it was just plain unfun until I got a pile of them after seeing none for weeks. Something like turning 3 Pandemonium Citadels in for a token to buy a damn River of Blood map would be a nice change. Number 5, puzzle boxes. This one's also probably just for me, but because if I had my way, I would rank this higher. But since I'm sure I'm the only one complaining about this, I'll do it anyway. If you're a declone farmer, you have the currency to use and buy great P-boxed items anyway, and if you're poor, then you probably don't even bother P-boxing items. I mean, I think people who get caught in the P-box trap are people like me, which is why I'm bitching about it. those who gain wealth mainly from map drops and a few Uber runs, the middle class. We're generally making money, but spending it as quickly as it comes, and let me tell you, nothing sucks ass more than using a P-box on an item you intended to use, and essentially bricking it because it rolls low sockets. It's a lovely mechanic, P-boxes, and I think there should be some increased risk with them, obviously, or else it's just a pointless thing. But when I sock a one-socketed a 1-to-all skills G-Skull that would have been perfect, my perfect item, I lost my shit. My bad P-box luck over the seasons has just been awful. I know, it's RNG, but I have never hit a P-box when I needed it. Just let me put 2 boxes in to add the last socket or something, increase the cost. I slam 1 socket, to get 2 sockets I need 2 P-boxes now to fix the problem. Okay, there's the gamble I do when I roll the P-box. It would be just fine. I just want something to continue to add sockets and get an item up so it's not lost because a P-box didn't roll right on the gamble. So in short, the P-box mechanic is just a slight hindrance to the rich. It's an unattainable goal for the poor, and then it's just a damn annoyance for the middle class. I think it could use some change. And 6, I think Senpai needs to open up his OnlyFans to the wider community. It's time he just stopped letting the YouTubers and Twitch streamers into his content. He needs to open it to all and stop catering to the streamer crowd. So release the pics, asshole.